grilled pineapple slices and grilled peaches. They're excellent. It changes the whole dynamic of a pineapple or a peach, I guarantee it. We're going to use the Ninja Foodi grill, and maybe it's because it's raining or maybe it's dark or late at night, but honestly, just because I got it and I want to see how it does. And I got some homemade ice cream we're going to put on it. I think you'll be impressed. I've even got this tool that does a really good job on pineapples. I've already used it once. I'm John Sanders, also known as Jelly 007. Let's grill some pineapples and some peaches. Okay, so I'm hoping we only need one of these pineapples tonight, but I bought two in case I mess up. But here's the concept. You may have seen them before, but it just, you put it in you cut the top off the pineapple and you thread it in and it cores it and slices it. And the one I did before worked absolutely excellent. And it was a little smaller than this and a little less ripe. So we're fixing to learn together. What I'm going to do is put this right here. Make sure everything's good there. And we're going to cut the top off just like that. I'm going to move that to there. And then, and by the way, I bought it at Publix. I'm pretty sure I bought it at Publix grocery store, but it's made by Good Cook, so you'll know. And then I'm just going to, and I may not have cut quite enough off the top, but here we go. We're going to try it. Like I said, I got to. And then you just do this right here. And you go all the way to the bottom. And when it gets there, hopefully in a minute, this is a large pineapple. And it should bottom out just like that. Now, all you have to do, I'm still going to look and make sure I haven't messed up my camera angle, and I haven't. You just pull that right there out. I just got it all over me, but it's no big deal. And you can see what you're left with. I mean, that's pretty neat. You got to admit, that worked really well. There's pineapple juice, if you can see it without me making a huge mess, in the bottom of that. So now to get it off, you just press those two things right there and pull this off. And then you do this right here. And then what I did the other night was made one slice, and I hadn't read any directions. This is what I did. But this right here. Now, I've got individual slices, and let's see. Man, that is a really good pineapple. I don't really understand what that means right there, because that's a Del Monte, and so is this. But you say they're different labels. I don't know I don't understand, but I think I got the pineapple at I think I got that from Publix too. But that's what we'll be grilling. So I'm gonna get this heated up really hot. I'm gonna go all the way wide open. We'll grill a few like that and see how it does. And I'll get that started and I'll be back. Okay, so a couple of things here. One, I'm saving these. I don't want them to go bad. That pineapple is absolutely fantastic, and I'll make a pineapple sandwich out of that tomorrow. There's no doubt. One other thing, in case you were wondering, just like I was wondering if you could, serve a drink in that. So I have filled that with water, and I didn't try and pull that center core out because I'm not sure that wouldn't rupture the bottom. And you can see there's a little bit of water already there, so we'll see how that does and if it starts leaking. But I just want to get an idea. Now here's what we're going to grill. And for the record, I'm going to put it on max, which is 510 degrees. And you can see all I have in here is this. Now I may spray that a little bit. I haven't really thought that out. I may spray it with some avocado oil just to keep them from sticking. But I'm going to get that started. We're going to let those preheat, get that preheated, and we're going to throw a few of these slices on and see how they do. All right, just for the record right quick, I changed the paper towel under here, and you can see it's still, I'm not sure that's not something running from there, but I don't want to worry about it rupturing while I'm doing something else. you can see the water level, and I'm going to set it in my sink in a dish where I can keep up with how much water it's losing. And that's, like I said, just in case you want to try and serve a drink out of this. Okay, to see how these do, and we're ready. It's been at add food for like 5 minutes, because you know on the Ninja Grill you have 10 minutes after it gets preheated. We're going to set like 3 of these in and see how they do right now. And by the way, I sprayed it with the avocado oil, and you can hear it sizzling. So we're going to get that closed back, let those 3 grill for a few minutes, and take a look at them in a second. Okay, we're coming up on 2 minutes. Let's take a look. In fact, we're going to flip one just to see what the bottom side looks like, and it does. That works. We're going to flip them all. As a matter of fact, just like that. And I may move those to a fresh part of the grill a little bit where it'll be on some hot metal. And close that back. Go about 2 more minutes. We'll see how that looks. Okay, we're at the next 2 minutes. Let's just see right quick. Let's see how these right here look. Yeah, I'm gonna let them go. I'm gonna let them go a little bit longer. I think another couple of minutes is not gonna hurt. So, be back. Okay, so we're right at about 5.5 minutes total time, and let's just see. I mean, there's nothing wrong with those, either side, and they look fantastic. Can you see what I'm doing? No, not quite. I'm gonna move that back just a touch. You know what? I'm not. We're gonna move this one right here out. There's the back side of that one. So, I mean, they look excellent, and they would look great, you know, with ice cream or a lot of ways. As a matter of fact, I just pulled something out. This stuff right here, you can grate this brown sugar on top of them. I have stuff like this right here that I usually put on them. If I can find it, here it is. You just can't beat this kind of stuff on that by itself. But if you put ice cream on that, you know, I don't have to tell you. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that stay hot. I'll do these later, but we're gonna let this stay heated up, and I'm gonna cut up some peaches, and we're gonna grill a peach or two. So I'll be back. Okay, so here are my peaches I've got cut in half, and actually one of them's a California peach, this one right here, so I'm gonna try and keep it separate. These are Georgia peaches. I'm not gonna try and do them all, but we're gonna put the cut side down first. And the reason is I want the heat that's built up on the griddle to sear and put the marks on the cut side, you know, like where you get something like this. So here we go. I'm going to put, in fact, I'm just going to do a half of the California peach, and then we'll do, say, 4 of the Georgia peaches. Here we go, right now. There goes the California in that top right corner. Rest of them will be Georgia peaches, and that is how we're going to do them. We'll put 1 more, just for the fun of it, right there. And I'm going to add time just to keep from having to worry about it, you know, timing out. So we'll be back in just a minute and let that get started. So in say 2 minutes, we'll look at them. All right, we are coming up on the 2 minutes. So let's just take a look right quick. And they are sticking just a touch, but you can see I am getting some burn, but I don't, unless some of them's turning loose. Let's check that California. That California, look, it's doing good grill marks, I'll put it like that. And the rest of them are kind of still, I'm not comfortable with removing them yet. So, and I did spray that, by the way, with avocado oil between cooks, but maybe I should have hit it right before I put those in. But we're gonna wait a couple more minutes and check it again. All right, I kind of got sidetracked, but that's been almost 6 minutes. And wow, I like to let that one fall to the ground. But I'm going to turn that one over. I'm going to turn it over. You can see they're getting dark. Now there's the California peach. These are harder to hold on than you would think. And of course they're hot. They're not stuck anymore, that's for sure. But they're, you know what? They're just right. And that's 6 minutes. And there's what that one looks like. And I'm going to try and just get them flipped right now. Maybe I should have sprayed. There's no doubt I should have sprayed this a little bit better, but they're going to be good. I've just got to, they did stick though, because it's pulling away a little bit, but you can see it. I'll show you what one looks like right there. And I may do it again with the ones I got left, but I got a feeling with ice cream, that's going to be really good. And I'll show you one more time, one that really looks good, and it's that one. And some ice cream on that, it's going to be hard to beat, but we'll get back to that in just a second. And then again, we'll put those 3 in just to try and touch up on it with some spraying it first to see if that helps any, but nothing going to be wrong with these. Be back. All right, so quite honestly, I think that's 9 minutes total cook time, and I can smell them. They smell fantastic. There's nothing wrong. It smells like a peach. You know, you smell, I guess you could think of a peach cobbler, and you think about putting ice cream on it, but I do smell a little bit of like where these skins right here burn a little bit, but there's nothing wrong with this, I promise you. Nothing ice cream won't fix. There's nothing. You could probably eat them just like this, but I'm going to put ice cream on mine. So what I'm going to do is in fact, I'm going to knock some of this off a little bit. Just knock it off the top of that, of my griddle. I don't care how I just wouldn't care if I could get that out of there, but if I don't, I don't. So I'm going to knock that down in the bottom, just get it off the top of that, and I'm going to let that get hot. And then I'm going to spray it, and I'm going to spray the peaches too. I'm going to put these next in there and see if I get a better result out of them sticking, because it's not the same as a charcoal grill. I'm not going to lie, but it's really close. Well, you can see right there, they look, I don't need to tell you, they look fantastic. I got a feeling they are, but we'll know shortly. Be back. Okay, so all I did was I took this and just kind of pushed all that stuff off the top of that right to the middle and kind of let it fall down in there. I didn't clean it out. Maybe I should, but what I'm going to do is that right there. And now I'm going to set that one right there, that one right there. The California peach is going to bottom right. And the other 3 are Georgia peaches. We're going to let them run for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes and take a look at them. Be back. All right, so we're 3 minutes in. Let's see if they stuck this time. Well, I can see that one right there peeled itself, but we'll take it. Let's see how the bottom side looks. Oh, it looks excellent. It looks absolutely excellent. And that skin right there is about to come off. I don't know why. Maybe it had something to do with the, well, I don't know, but it may have had something to do with the oil I sprayed on them. So there's the California. Looks good, but so do the rest of them. So we're on our way on these. That might have worked better. That might be the trick, to spray them with a little bit of avocado oil. We'll let them go a few more minutes. Be back. All right, we're coming up on 5 minutes. Pretty close to 5 minutes, and I'm good with these. They got the grill marks. I'm sure, and I can tell they're a little squishy, so I know they're done, and they're going to make perfect for our ice cream, I think. So I'm going to set that one right there, which is the California right there, and set this one right here. I'm going to let those cool down just a minute, but I tell you what I'm fixing to do with them. I'm fixing to put ice cream on one of those in a bowl, and homemade ice cream, and I'll probably link to my recipe on my homemade ice cream, and it is I love homemade ice cream, and that's a great recipe, and I promise you, you put it on these peaches or those pineapples, and I think you'll be impressed. Here is the drink holder, maybe, or like the Gilligan's Island pineapple. And I'll show you, although I'm a little edgy, I'm a little skeptical with it, and some water has came out. Now, whether that came off of the, the edges of it or out of the bottom, I'm not sure. You might could stop a little short, because I went pressing all the way to the bottom with that device, which is right here. And I'll say again, that is a really neat, for pineapple, I don't think you'll beat it. And like I said, I got it at Publix. It's made by Good Cook, if you can read that. Made by Good Cook. And I was impressed. And it's the second time I've used it. And it worked very well both times. And looking forward to using it more. I'm going to grill those up here in just a minute, and I'm going to make me some ice cream with peach. That'll be the ultimate peach ice cream. In fact, that's probably what I would call this recipe. So I'm going to get one of them in a bowl. We're going to put some ice cream on it, and that'll make it where I can officially call it ultimate, you know, something peach ice cream. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, right there it is. My grilled peach ice cream. And it melted a little bit when I was trying to make pictures and all, but you can see that that'll work. Grilled peach ice cream, and absolutely, without a doubt, between that homemade ice cream and that those grilled peaches, it's excellent. And you just saw how easy those cut, which I mean, it's pineapple. So I mean, you could kind of expect that. And man, that pineapple right there is really all that. And you can see, like I showed you a while ago, there's a little water in there. I'm not sure I'd use it for a drink, but it would be neat. It would make a really good pina colada. But anyhow, hey, I'm going to eat my homemade ice cream and my grilled peaches and pineapples. Maybe grill the rest of them for tomorrow. Y'all come back to see me. I love y'all all. Make you some, grill some peaches with your Ninja Foodi grill. I think, and pineapples. This thing right here, I'm not pushing them. Nobody's paying me, as always. It's just something I picked up. It works, so y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.